Go like max protect or something on the pass blocking. I don't understand. Who is Marcus Lattimore? What? He was not this good. He's not wearing any gloves. Yo, welcome back. I believe this is episode 4 of LSU Tiger Dynasty NCAA 13. This is a top 5 matchup. This is a real big game. We're going against South Carolina. They're 5. We're number 1. I handled all of the recruiting off camera. So we're just going to check commits because we did get new commits. We got some. Not a whole lot. I'm noticing that the rate of commits in this game is a lot slower than NCAA 14. Usually at this point in the season, you have at least 4 or 5 or 6 commits in NCAA 14. Not the case with NCAA 13. Not the case at all. Only 2 commits. That's it. 2. And I usually get 2 within like the first, week. Even preseason, I get at least 2 commits in NCAA 14. But Paul Dorsey, he's the number 3 rated athlete. He's a 5-star. He's 5'10", what do you want? Alamo, Texas. He committed. And we got, of course, Mike Jackson, which we saw last episode. So only 2 commits. And there's a lot of people who have us first and second. There's people who are ready to visit. There's people that we already scheduled to visit. So I think some of them will watch us play South Carolina. It's too early to check top classes because we literally have nobody recruited to us. So we will check the poll because since USC got upset against Utah, we bumped them. We are now the number 1 team in the nation. But as we can see in the top 25 polls. So South Carolina put off the close victory against Georgia, it looks like. Yep, so we are undoubtedly the number 1 team. We've been destroying everyone we've played. OU is number 2. They got the Red River shootout against Texas. Arkansas won in overtime against Auburn, and we handled Auburn easily. They're 3. They're 6-0. We do play them too. They're on the schedule. Florida State is still undefeated in the ACC. South Carolina, who we're about to face. Oh, wow. So when we last checked on that game, it was 20-20 apiece between Georgia and South Carolina, and they pulled away by 21. So that's who we're going to play. Notre Dame is now crawling in the rankings. They're 6th. Wisconsin, Alabama, USC, and K-State round out the top 10. So the conference standings, we're going to primarily just look at the SEC only. Arkansas is ahead of us, and we are 2nd place. And we do play them. I think they are near to the last game of the season, where they're 3-0 in conference. We're 2-0. A&M, Mississippi State, Alabama, all 4-1. Ole Miss is on a losing streak now. They were undefeated. Now they've lost. It looks like back-to-back conference games, so they could be irrelevant very soon. And on the east side of things, we play South Carolina. Everyone else looks like will be irrelevant or falling off. And really, it's just South Carolina and Georgia who we have to worry about. But our own division is pretty competitive. We got, Alabama, A&M, and Arkansas. Maybe Ole Miss, too, if they start winning again. But I want to see real quick. Are we favored to win this game? Yes, we're at home again. Last time we were at home, we scored 95 points against FCS Southeast. 95. And I just simmed that game. I didn't even really play it. The CPU did all that. Crazy. They're 9th in points per game. We're first. We're first in total offense. They're 8th. They're 23rd in rushing. We're 95th. But we do get over 100. First in pass offense. Total defense, we're 59th. First against the run. And we're 119th against the pass. They're 11th in both total and pass defense. But yeah, they're pretty good defensive and aggressive. I want the D-line to be active and in the gaps. That's fine. What? Who is this nobody doing all that? Marcus Lattimore? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't like how we're in one-on-one and everywhere. It's incomplete. 3rd and 2. Here come the refs. That is a catch, I guess. Not really, but watch the refs. According to the game logic, they're going to say it's a catch. Yep. If they review it, if it goes like this, if it's incomplete and then they review it, it's going to get overturned. Play action. And why are we dropping interceptions lately? We literally got 8 in one game. All of a sudden, we can't get 1.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
What happened? Nope, he shouldn't be able to dance behind our linemen like that and just get yards. We should be shedding.
Gain of 19 yards. First down. Number 46.
If we can bend and not break, that'd be nice.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
We're going to run it again, and we're going to tackle him while he's jumping in midair. 3rd and 1.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Marcus Lattimore thinks he's like the second coming of, like, I don't know, Marshawn Lynch. He barely got that too.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. First down.
This is our chance to prove that we are the true kings of the SEC. And they're going to get nothing on that option. Loss of 6. He jumped the snap.
Loss of 6 yards on the play.
2nd down and 16. Connor Shaw, Shawshank Redemption. Don't throw that.
Simon brings him down.
3rd and 4.
Gain of 12 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
What I don't like going over though. I don't like it when we're in 4-3 over. The draw, and I knew it, and they don't get the first. 4th and 2. Had a feeling they would run it, and they won't pick it up. And they're going to settle for a field goal here. Their defense bends, but it does not break. And that had like no power to it. So maybe they don't have a good field goal kicker. We're going to keep that in mind. And out comes our #1 rated offense in the country. Been putting up 40 plus every game. Beckham will be out to the 20. And Mettenberger had 2 picks. One of those was in a pick 6 last game, but we handled Florida. Never in doubt. Crazy. Our pass blocking is both at 45. Yet DPU gets pressure, we don't. Russell Shepard, we're going to go with the curl flats. Jadeveon Clowney sacks us. So is this how we're going to play South Carolina? Do I need to up pass blocking then if that's the case? Let's oh, Boone had it in his hands and he dropped it. We're going to have to punt. It's like our first punt ever on our first series this whole season. And they literally have it at the 35. I think I need to go like max protect or something on the pass blocking. I don't understand. Who is Marcus Lattimore? What? He was not this good. He's not wearing any gloves. 40 yards? We can't stop Marcus Lattimore, really. I've never heard of him. And he's stiff-arming everybody. Yeah, this is a game I can tell we're not supposed to win. I can already see it. I'm going to keep that balanced. We've not completed a pass yet. It's only a matter of time before we catch fire and catch him lacking. That's pass interference. He literally got in my way.
Shepard was the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 3rd and 10.
What is that throw, Mettenberger?
Phillip was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 4th and 10. Yard punt. Returns for a gain of 10 yards.
Okay, Marcus Lattimore took steroids or is on some sort of drug. And look at this. He needs to be tackled. He's not this good to be breaking tackles. He has 95 yards already in the first quarter. Wow, imagine that. We bring him down as soon as we touch him. We need to go conservative on the tackle then if that's the case. How did he just get... Where did that separation come from?
That's a gain of 15 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Look at the time.
On the tackle.
No,
Gain of 16 on the play.
You're telling me that my linebacker keeps his hands down the entire time and lets it phase right through his helmet, and I get no animation. Nothing. That's the kind of game. Okay, I already tell this is a scripted game. I played these games long enough to know. I noticed the little things like that. I already know what time this game is on. I already know. I already know. Third and 11. 95 yards already. But their field goal kicker didn't look like he had much power, so 3rd down and 11.
Number 7 on the tackle. Gain of 13 on the play. 1st down.
That needs to happen every time. And he needs to get nothing every time.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Marcus Lattimore didn't even show up to the draft combine. And I almost picked that off. He had his running back wide open. I don't know why he didn't go to him. 3rd and 9. They're going to snap the ball. What's happening? We're fumbled it. He better not get the first down. Took too much time. No one was open. Montgomery. Endless effort. Endless pursuit. And South Carolina about to settle for a field goal. Yeah, they don't have a good field goal kicker. He has like no leg. Downs, bruised sternum. Our defensive lineman, he'll return soon. Okay. We still don't have Spencer Ware. He tore his ACL in the Auburn game, I believe. So Michael Ford has been standing in for him. Great throw. That was a CPU throw, too. Those CPUs, the CPU QB throws those exact same passes all the time. We never intercept them.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Yep. I don't want an interception, especially not in this game. I can already tell what kind of game this is going to be. Blocking, Michael Ford down the sideline. Excellent blocking on that. Perfect play call. You know what? Go deep. Just see what happens. Wide open, Clement. No huddle.
Number 36 makes the tackle at the 4-yard line. That's good enough for another LSU 1st down.
We're going to catch him lacking so hard. Nobody is on Edwards. I'm pressing triangle immediately, and Mettenberger keeps it glued in his hands. Mettenberger, do you have the wheels? No, you don't. My own running back got in my way. Right! Stop jumping! You don't need to!
Gain of 3 yards.
No need to jump there! We were in the perfect play call when they were on goal line defense. Edwards was wide open. Mettenberger does not throw the ball for whatever reason. I'm pressing, spamming triangle. He holds on to it. The game knows that. We were scripted not to score a touchdown there. We're going to need to rely on our defense this game. We're going to let Connor Shaw do that, really?
That's a gain of 11 on the play.
Connor Shaw.
1st down.
That's fine, though. I know they can't guard us. Pretty evident. They do average like 39 points a game, I saw.
Makes the tackle at the 48-yard line. 1st down. Moore makes the reception. That's good for a gain of 12 yards. That makes it 1st and 10. Number 21 on the run.
We don't get that same room to run in between the tackles like that. We don't.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
He jumped the snap, though. Loss of 5. 3rd and 5. Now, I don't think Connor Shaw has taken off today. So we're just going to be ready for a draw, too. Yep. And we stop him short. 4th and 1. What do they do? They're going to go for it. I mean, I would, too. Why not? We've not really stopped Marcus Lattimore. Oh, how do we not stop that?
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. 1st down.
Bro, Matthew, they are killing you on this out route, bro.
Gain of 11 yards. 1st down.
We're going to go no huddle on offense.
Makes the tackle.
We're going to have to. We're going to go up tempo.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
What?
Number 22 makes the grab. Simon makes the tackle at the 5-yard line. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Guys, we just got ranked number 1, and this is how we're going to play. Like, we just got ranked number 1. It just happened. This is the first week, and this is how we're playing. Lattimore's out with the game with a concussion. But we go keep it contained, which means we don't corral. We're not actively pursuing the quarterback. We're just waiting on him to run. He doesn't. I don't know why we went keep it contained there. And CPU just has all day to throw and it's touchdown. So yeah, we're not supposed to win this game. Get out of my way! I have idiots on my team.
That's a gain of 6 on the play.
Let's go on the ball.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
He was beat immediately, and we saw it. Beckham.
Number 33 with the reception.
Pressed up, wearing right by him. Wish we had more speed on that, though, Beckham. Oh, they're pressing again. I'm going to go deep again, and it's caught. Touchdown. That's how easy it is. 3 plays. They press up, we're going up. Beautiful ball from Mettenberger both times. Threw a dime, a spiral. Throwing burgers out here. Touchdown. That's what we're going to do now. They cannot guard us. They're acting like they can, they can't. And it's literally that easy. The defense, though, like, Lattimore's out the game. So I guess that's a good thing by default.
Number 6 on the tackle at the 26-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down and 9. Can we force them to their first punt of the entire game? Can we do it? Absolutely not.
No gain. 3rd down.
Absolutely not. 3rd and 9. Can we get off the field? Yes, we can. No, we can't. See, this is the BS I'm talking about. It is scripted. He stopped short.
Number 46 on the
We're not breaking tackles. It's just them. He's corralled.
1st down.
He is stopped. We've not had an issue with wrapping up all season, and conveniently, this is the game when we start.
Number 48 makes the reception.
We've not had an issue tackling all year.
5-yard line. That brings
We
up
touch
2nd
someone, they're on the ground. This is what I'm talking about.
Number 46.
This is what I'm talking about.
That's a gain of 13 on the play. 1st down.
That's not batted down. That's just caught.
Edwards with the tackle. No gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Who won the coin toss? Did they? Yeah, they won the coin toss, so they get the ball at half. Why do we keep receiving the ball first every game? I don't like that.
Miles, a ball carrier. Called a gain of 23 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Yeah, that needs to be the case every time. They try to go east and west, we're there.
Bring up 2nd and 11.
They want to go east and west, we're going to stop them.
The offense calls a timeout.
Okay, South Carolina calls a timeout for some reason.
Number
3rd and 4.
6 brings him down.
We could hold them to a field goal and get the ball back and score.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Just watch out. Yeah, just watch out for a run. Simon, please do it.
Simon on the coverage. 4th down.
So we forced him to a field goal. Should have been an interception. Like, what happened? Did we just use up our interceptions too many times game? Now we just don't get any rest of the season?
Number 7 set to return.
We had 8 in the first game. Now we can't catch one to save our life. Matthew back deep. And they're on Matthew!
Number 7 wins it. Kickoff return 21 yards.
They did it again! Wide open! Beckham! Oh, it was overthrown! That was thrown perfectly. That's a touchdown.
1st down.
Wide open. So that's a boon.
Number 21 makes the tackle.
We need a touchdown.
That's 8 yards.
We need a touchdown.
Makes it 2nd and 2.
And they're pressing up. That throw, Benberger! Wide open. That's a touchdown. Game is cheating again. I don't like it, game. Just acknowledge I'm good. You have to acknowledge that. This is what I'm talking about. No reason, none, for that to be an overthrow. He's wide open. Wide open. The game says so, and so it's incomplete. Doesn't matter. I already know what kind of game this is. It's scripted. We're not supposed to win. I can already tell we're missing wide open throws for no reason. Touchdown. Doesn't matter, game. It doesn't matter. Cement going through the goalpost. And we score. Game tried to cheat. I say otherwise. If I'm going to lose, it's going to be on my terms. 26 seconds left. And we clamp up for 26 seconds. They're just going to go 4 verts. Yes, they are going to throw it. And we just cannot catch an interception. I don't think we ever will. The game says we maxed out on picks. We got too many the first game. Now we just don't get any the rest of the season. Let me call a timeout. You know, something crazy could happen. You never know. But since I wasted that timeout earlier, that's going to change things now. Matthew is getting killed.
That's good for a gain of 19 yards.
They've ran that same out route on him 4 times. He's gotten burned on every single one of those times. Worse than the last. Oh, turned around, number 32. That would have been a pig.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Just 4 verts again. They're going deep. I told you. It's not in the cards for us to win. I know what time we're on. I know what timing we're on. I do. That just sealed the deal for me. That was a cherry on top. He's open! We've not sacked them once! They've had all day! It's the same setting on both sides! Dump it down to Boone. This game is unbelievable. Unbelievable scripting. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. Like, the game can't even win fairly. They just got to do this. Tackle him! Why is he still up? The game can't even win fairly. It has to do this. I knew those earlier games felt too easy, because this was the scripted one. Mingo will sack him, though. That backs him up quite a bit. Oh, that was a loss of 8. Don't get offsides. We jumped the snap. 3rd and goal. Please call a run play. Just keep him out the end zone. How did he almost get in the end zone? Just in case they fake it, because they got pretty close. That's fine. We only give up a field goal on that. And I literally had fumbles on conservative, and the game still made us fumble. That's how you know it's scripted. I had fumbles on conservative, lower chance for fumbles, and they still happened. See? Where is it? Big run, lower fumble chance, and it still happened. Clowney, what are you doing way down there in coverage? This is what I'm talking about. How are you all the way down there? This is going to Beckham. Nope, it's going to go to Shepard. On the ball. We've not tried stick and nod yet. Let's try it. We're going to stick their nod. Boone. You cannot have a D lineman out there guarding Boone. That's a mismatch. He was out for a week with the hip. I think it's called a hip bursitis. I don't know how you pronounce it, but looks healthy there. And they're pressing up single coverage on Beckham. Clement with the snag. No huddle. That's fine. It's 3rd and inches, so this is just going to be a handoff. They don't have the run play I want. I want ISO. We've not ran it at all today, so this is going to be our first attempt. Michael Ford. Clement, go. Let's go tight end stick. Trying to see what would work. On the ball. Trying to score a touch, and Clement's down. So that disrupts our momentum. Look at Memberger falling forward. That never works for me, ever. They shed those blocks and tackle me instantly anytime I try that. We chose wrong on that. X was open. Yep, even Mettenberger knows it. My bad.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Go. Beckham! On it, touchdown. They could not get over there in time. Boom. Wide open. And that's what should have happened when we were forced to kick a field goal. And we would have been in the lead if that was the case. 5-point game now. I don't know what injury just popped up. But we will score. Now, how does South Carolina respond? And I meet him in the gaps. Gain of 1.
That's a gain of 1 in the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Watch out for a run.
Sanders makes the reception. Call it a gain of 12 yards. First down.
Yeah, we meet him. That should happen every time he does that. It should happen every time. From here on out, that's what it should be. Marcus Lattimore is out the game. He had a concussion. Who did they feel? They're disrespecting us like that? The East and West is not working for them. 3rd and 11. They're 5 for 10 on 3rd down. Matthew, I want you backing up because you have been getting cooked. He won't get it off. Mingo with the sack. And Carolina will have to punt it for the first time all game. That's a loss of 8, and it's a big one. And we're getting pressure finally. We're going to give it back to our red-hot offense. Number 1 in the nation. Matthew, back deep. That's exactly what we needed. Why are we in shotgun for this play, man? Never mind, Reed or Ford. I didn't like that we were in shotgun because the CPU sheds immediately and stops us, but not that time. We'll go ISO. We'll establish Michael Ford in this game. I mean, still a first down. What do I like? We'll go screen. They're ready for it. Thankfully, he dropped that. Can't guard them both. Boom! To the house. Touchdown. You had to make a decision. Either guard the tight end or guard Boone. And Boone with the score. Kendrick Boone. And coach says go for 2. Kadron Boone, 50 yards. And Boone got it. Barely. I knew exactly where I was going. I wasn't expecting that DB to be right there, though, but Boone caught it anyway. And we take our first lead of the game. We are rewriting the script in real time here. How does South Carolina respond? It's intercepted. Burrow to the house. What is Connor Shaw thinking? We accounted for Shaw and the running back, and Barrow's there to make the interception. I guess that's a fumble recovery. I don't know how that works or how that counts. Layman Barrow, he did not go for 75 yards, by the way, but it is a touchdown. And now we are up 10. The game is rewarding my effort to stay in this game. How does South Carolina respond now? We have flipped the script on them, literally.
Number 22 with the run. Gain of 9 yards. That brings up 2nd and 1.
I usered that. 3rd and 1.
Picks up the pass. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Just be ready for anything outside. We stop him. He didn't get it.
Number 22.
And they're going to have to punt, and they're not in an area to go for it. But I'm just going to be careful and be safe. They get stuffed on 3rd and 1, and they're going to have to punt. And we will let it should we let it bounce? Watch it not be a good idea. Just breathe in, breathe out. Yep. Odell Beckham touchdown. Clement touchdown. He was open. Mettenberger is just cooking, throwing burgers. Kadron Boone. Step back to throw again. Kadron Boone again. He's just been on fire. But yeah, we should have returned that. I don't know why we didn't. This is a risky play to throw it in our own end zone. But Edwards is going to get us out of there. Get them 4s up. This game has been flipped on its head.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
There's pressure in our face. We threw it in our own end zone, backed up to Edwards. Do we have a chance to go down and score and go up 17? I want to go ISO just so we can, get to 1st down and have everything out in front of us to work with. So they're in 2 men under, and we're going to get the 1st. Ford falling forward for the 1st down.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Yep, now that's 1st and 10. We have everything at our disposal. I'm looking for Shepard on this curl flat. Check down. Michael Ford.
Makes the reception.
Had everything else covered, but not him. Can we go deep with Clement? I'm going to try it again. If that was thrown where it was supposed to with more zip, Clement had a touchdown. Clement had a touchdown if that was thrown where it was supposed to. He was open on that. I'm not that wasn't just for no reason. He was open. Look, he's open. Why is it thrown like that? All floaty. Oh, because he was getting hit. But even so, that's a touchdown. I don't even know what to say to that.
The extra point attempt
We just, for whatever reason, can't catch interceptions. Like, I'm checking that now. We're dropping way too many of them. Like, way too many of them.
The Gamecocks are lined up for the kickoff. Number 7 back deep to return. Number 7 runs it back. Kickoff returns 18 yards.
Just block! That's all you have to do. Block one person.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Going deep. Beckham caught that. Wow. Mettenberger, why didn't you do that the first time to the tight end? Mettenberger throwing burgers. Beckham again.
That's good enough for another LSU first down. Ford with the carry. Gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
I like 4 verts. I'm literally losing my voice. My voice is getting lost in real time. Right! The safety gambled and it's a touchdown. Tried to overplay it. We make him pay. Zach Mettenberger, 29 passing touchdowns. 29 of them. Slinging that thing. James Wright for 25. And we go back up 10. We needed that. And again, incredible catch from Odell Beckham. Incredible. He had an incredible catch in that Florida game near the sideline. Got a foot inbounds, and that one was just insane. We are dropping way too many interceptions. We've like not gotten one at all.
Number 22 with the reception. Reed on the tackle at the 33-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2.
What do they do here? It's a draw. And he's short, 3rd and inches. And I imagine if they don't get it, they are going for it. They can't afford to give it back to us. We're going to score. Oh, it's a pass. And Matthew again drops another pick. So 4th and inches on their own 35. This has to be a stop.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That makes it 1st and 10. Cunningham with the catch. Number 46 brings him down at the 46-yard line. First down.
This is like our closest, most competitive game all season. We need these. We meet them in the gaps. The gain of 1.
No gain on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
3rd and 8. If we stop it one more time or 2 more times, the game is over. How do you get done up?
Smith with the reception. That's a gain of 20 on the play.
They're sensing urgency now. Are you for real?
That's a gain of 14 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
That's just a catch? No review? Timeout.
Timeout called by the defense.
That's ridiculous. Nope. They have no time to waste. I don't know what they're doing. He's going to lose even more yards on that. 3rd and goal.
Number 6.
If they don't get it, they're going to kick a field goal, which makes it a touchdown game, I would imagine.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
That's my thinking, at least. He'll be sacked. He won't get it off.
Loss of 7 yards on the
4 sacks.
That brings up 4th and goal.
No, they don't want the field goal. They want to score a touchdown. Interesting. Well, I'm not going to call timeout because they could change their mind. So, and it's turnover on downs. He's sacked again. It's downs, making it turnover on downs. And that is the game sealed. They should have just kicked the field goal and made it a touchdown game and relied on an onside kick. They got greedy, and Michael Ford will get 8. So you just watched me in real time overwrite the script that the game had. I mean, you saw it. Marcus Lattimore was breaking every tackle. You could say I got bailed out because Lattimore got injured and left the game, but the game made us fumble. We threw an interception. They were unstoppable on offense in the first half.
That makes it 1st and 10.
I mean, you saw that catch that they got before halftime. I mean, that was ridiculous. That was the cherry on top for me. But Mettenberger and company just would not be denied. We didn't take no for an answer. We kept slinging it, and we put up 46 on them. Really, we put up 39 without the pick 6. So that's still enough to win. You love to see it. That was our toughest, closest game so far, and I would imagine that it doesn't get any easier.
Brings him down. Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd down.
Michael Ford didn't get it, but we're going for it.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. 4th down.
Back. Well, what does coach say? Punt? All right, I guess we'll punt. We're going to take the delay game.
Penalty flag thrown on the play.
Yep. Let's just burn as much clock as possible. And we're gonna let it bounce. 5 seconds. Really wish man, that was an awful punt. I wanted more time to roll off. But our defense, man, got us key stops when we needed them to. And we still held South Carolina below their average. Last play of the game. And that's when we want to intercept the ball. It's Collins. So that's going to do it. It was a wild one, an absolutely wild one. A shootout, if you want to call it one. A real test for us. This was a measuring stick in more ways than one. But, you know, our shaft was bigger than theirs. Our cost, you could say, was bigger and better than theirs. Play of the game. Yeah, that really was. That flipped the game right there. Layman Burrow, the fumble recovery or interception to the end zone. Right after we had scored and converted a 2-point conversion to take lead by 3. That put us up by 10. And we stayed in the lead. Mettenberger, phenomenal game. Can't say enough about him. And that dude right there, Lattimore, could have did more damage, but he exited the game with a concussion. So if you want to say we got bailed out, I guess we did. We would never know how this game would have turned out if he was healthy, but we are checking the stats. Player stats. We're going to look at South Carolina actually first. Connor Shaw, 335 yards passing, 2 touchdowns and an interception. 74% completion percentage, 167.8 passer rating. He was sacked 5 times. We got after him 5 times. So maybe I do need to edit the defensive line and just make him aggressive, and we're going to get more sacks. Marcus Lattimore had 107 in the first quarter. He would have gotten at least 200 if he would have stayed in the game. As long as it was 40 on that touchdown run that he had, he broke every single tackle imaginable. But other than that, we held everyone else to like nothing. Wiles didn't do Miles didn't do Receiving, Ace Sanders had 106 yards. This dude, DL Moore, 85 yards, was just cooking Matthew on that out route over and over and over again. Coffee caught a pass. Wilds, D'Angelo Smith, Cunningham. So the ball was spread out pretty much everywhere. And on our side, Zach Mettenberger, 196.6 passer rating, 26 for 39, 431 yards passing. He broke a record for 29 passing touchdowns in a season. This is like the 8th game of the season. 5 touchdown passes, 1 interception, 66% passer completion. His longest was 50. He was sacked 3 times. That's still kind of a lot. Michael Ford, 50 yards. Yeah, our ground game was not there today. Odell, now this is where it gets eye-catching. 179 yards for Odell Beckham with a touchdown. Chase Clement, 64 yards, 6 receptions with a touchdown. Kadron Boone, 6 receptions, 77 yards, 2 touchdowns. His longest was 50. Michael Ford caught 2 for 42. Edwards, 2 for 13. Wright, 2 for 29. Shepard, 2 for 27. James Wright had that touchdown that safety gambled on. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look, everyone caught a pass, and it was all for a good amount of yardage. The defense was Arkevius Mingo got 2 sacks. Taj Jones got a sack. Layman Barrow, 2 tackles for loss. Jones, 2 tackles for loss. Mingo, 2 tackles for loss. Who else got a sack? Josh Downs got a sack on that turnover on Downs. That was crucial. Everyone played out of their mind. It took a Superman effort to overcome the script, and we did it. Jeez. We got 2 commits off that game. I wasn't even sure who was visiting or if we had any visits, period. But Lewis and Bell both commit. You love to see it. And it gets no easier. We play on the road in College Station against number 22 A&M. So it took a heroic effort to overcome South Carolina. We should be first place in the SEC. A&M is 5-1. We're on the road. Take a look at the polls now. Texas jumps to 12 after they defeated OU, of course. Horns down. So we're the number 1 still, as we should be. We cannot be stopped. South Carolina drops from 5 to 7, so they're still in the top 10, pretty close to the top 5. We got A&M this week. Arkansas is 7-0. They won in a shootout against Kentucky. Florida State keeps winning in a weak conference, so they're probably going to go undefeated unless Clemson or Georgia Tech maybe could dethrone them. Notre Dame won pretty easily. They also have a weak conference. They're not in one, so they have a weak schedule. I mean, OU unfortunately lost, but they only dropped to 5, and they were number 2 or number 4. K-State is still in the top 10. They are 6th after beating Iowa State. South Carolina drops after we beat them. Georgia is 5-1. Michigan State and Oregon round out the top 10. Take a look at the Heisman watch. Mattenberger needs to be in this. I'm about to say, finally, 3 weeks ago, he was not in this at all. Not even 5th. Now he is 1st and should win it. He should win the Heisman. Take a look at his season. 208.5 passer rating, 138 completions, 211 attempts, 2,622 passing yards, 29 passing touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He gets around 374.6 yards per game with a 65.4% completion percentage. He's going to win the Heisman. And he should still be in the passing leaders. Oh, yeah. He leads it by 500 yards. So he is way ahead of everyone else. He should stay there. Ford is 42nd. Receiving. Beckham is 11. He's climbing. He's behind a bunch of names I don't know. Tackle. Mentor is still up there with 36. Barrow is in there with 25. Sack leaders. Mingo is climbing, but he fell all the way to 9. Logan was our sack leader, but he's not beginning sacks lately. Collins now with 5 is after that Hail Mary interception in garbage time that didn't matter. We're going to briefly look at the conference standings. So yeah, after both of us, Arkansas, LSU, so it's a 2-headed race in the SEC West. And when do we collide? We are their last game of the season, so that will be a crazy game if they continue. But they do have to play Mississippi State and South Carolina to get to us, so that's going to be tough for them. And us, let's see. Yeah, like we've been blowing out pretty much everybody. 56-24, 52-27, 45-13, 45-33, 95-10, insane. 41-17 and 46-36. So we play A&M. Then we got Bama, who's actually 4-2, kind of a down year for Nick Saban. Then we play Mississippi State. And then we got number 2 Arkansas undefeated. So this is a brutal stretch. Brutal stretch happening. So that means on the East, South Carolina is still 1st, and it's really a 2-headed race on the East as well between South Carolina and Georgia. Now we beat South Carolina. We've not played Georgia. I don't think we will at all this season. Pac-12, Oregon, UCLA, and Utah. Where's USC? Oh, see, USC is starting to fall off now. They're starting to fall off. Oregon is climbing, and so is UCLA. And it's because they played one more conference game than we have. Yeah, that's going to be a crazy game when we eventually collide. Big 12, Texas is 5-1, TC 5-1, OU. So really, it's tight, 1-6. Interesting. Florida State is, that's what I thought. Florida State is the clear favorite with, I said Georgia Tech earlier, maybe North Carolina, Maryland, NC State, and Virginia Tech too. They're all 5-2. So, not a done deal. But Kirk rocks with us. We are 1st in points per game. They're 12th. We held South Carolina under their average just by a field goal, so that still is worth something. And we got stops when we needed to. We are still 1st total offense. They're 8th. We are 105th and running it. We still get over 100 yards rushing, though, so we're pretty balanced. 1st in pass offense, we're 76 total defense, still 1st against the run, and we're 121st against the pass. So we are 5th in turnover differential. They are -7, so they turn the ball over. Okay, that means we should get picks. We should get interceptions. And A&M goes no huddle. That's going to be a problem. No team so far has gone no huddle against us except North Texas, and they gave us issues. I was not fooled, though. I stayed home. Showers. Interesting.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Jamil Showers. What will Texas A&M do? You want to try and take off, and why are we not there? Showers! I can already tell we're going to need to make adjustments right now. Mingo slows him down. That's no gain. We are the best run defense after all. Did a draw? No, it slants. You want to take? Stop running away from him. Run to him. My voice is going to be gone when it's all said and done. Play action. We just don't have any time to make any kinds of adjustments, but we're going to blitz though. We are on our heels early. I was not fooled. Mingo cleans up. And Showers is hurt. Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive.
Number 15 is in at quarterback.
And out comes the backup. So who is this? Where's Johnny Manziel? I was about to say, someone help, please. 3rd and goal.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
Oh, they switched me on the wrong person. I don't want to be on him. Collins, why can we still not catch any interceptions? Why? Showers, strained shoulder. Where's Johnny Manziel at? He was still on this team. So we bend but don't break. And we force A&M to a field goal. Beckham, back deep. Beckham. Decent return. Out comes Zach Mettenberger, the Heisman favorite. Will we get anything deep? How are they able to just telegraph where we're going when we're swimming scramble like that? We can't do that to this queue at all. Third and 19. Is this going to be another one of those games where I'm going to have a superhuman effort? Yes, it will. Boone! Not enough. 4th and 5. I'm going to do something crazy. It's real ballsy, like extremely ballsy. We're going to go for it. It's super ballsy. It's super ballsy, but I got big ones.
Gain of 11 yards. First down.
And really, Circle was wide open. I meant to throw it to him. I pressed X on accident, but Clement still caught it. Shepard. Oh, you got to block, Clement. You got to block.
That's good for a gain of 13 yards. First down.
James Wright.
Number 14 makes the tackle.
We just have so many weapons on offense.
8 yards.
Like, pick your poison.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Who do you guard? We put up 40 on everybody. Yep, just a quick throw to Clement. Easy first down.
That makes it 1st and 10.
We'll stick a knot on him. Ran right by him. Touchdown, Odell Beckham. We found him. He's had so many of those this season. Don't know what the DB was gambling for, but he paid the price. And we convert on 4th and 5 from our own 40 on the road. And we end it with a touchdown. That's why we're ranked number 1. And we're just going to make adjustments now. Oh, we did. Okay. Aggressive. Okay. So I'm assuming A&M will continue to go no huddle. Where is Manziel at, though? Is he on the team? That should have been picked.
McNeil was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10. There's a flag on the...
No! Why is that a face mask? We've not really had any penalties on defense all year. He was stopped for a loss. Kevin Minter, the tackle leader. That's a shame. That's a draw. Get there, Minter.
Makes the tackle. Gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Go cover 3. Stop standing around and watching him. You are not a fan or a viewer. You are a player. Play. It's at 45. Interceptions are at 45. I don't want to put it at 50 because then they're just going to be automatic. Like, why do we have a case of the drops when it comes to interceptions all of a sudden? I don't understand.
Here we go.
Michael on the run. Gain of 5 yards.
We got Alabama after this. Yep, we were there that time. And he fumbled it, and we recovered it. It's Minter. Minter making up for that egregious face mask. And he's on the ball. Showers thought he could take off again unaccounted for. We were ready. And it's a turnover. We're going to give it to Michael Ford. Yep. I need better blocking than that, though. That's a touchdown if you block right.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Yep. Nasty spin from Michael Ford. Filthy.
That's a gain of 16 on the play. 1st down.
Give it to him again. We didn't run it at all last game. We kind of had to rely on Mettenberger to get us back in the game. Oh, good blocking. Michael Ford to the house. Touchdown. No flags. It was his drive, that drive. A hat on a hat blocking. You love to see it. Finding the seams. And Michael Ford has had a couple of those this season in Spencer Ware's absence. And it's a touchdown. We can run it, throw it. What do you want to do? We got it all. We got it all. What do you want to do?
The LSU
I can already tell that was just going to be, just hand the ball off to Michael Ford that whole series. And it pays off the touchdown. So we capitalize off the fumble. Michael Ford finds his way to the end zone, and it's 14-3 in College Station. Yeah, we have a spy. And he still got 4. We just take too long to react. Like the CPU sees us running, they come at us immediately. We just take years. How was that caught? I don't like the defense that we're in. I don't.
that'll move the chains to another Texas A&M. First down.
Oh, I took myself out the play. Nobody is there. Timeout. Get out of this defense. Get out of it. Get out of it. Yep, we were prepared that time. I was spying with the user and Downs with the sack.
Second and 13.
If they think that they can just use showers and run that little scramble the whole play, the whole game, they're in for a rude awakening. That's going to be in the first quarter. Very eventful. 2 quick touchdowns from us, and we're up 14-3. Just be ready for the scramble. I was ready for the option, but didn't need to be Colin.
That's a loss.
3rd and 18.
That'll bring up 3rd and 9.
And I don't know if they got the field goal kicking. Again, go scramble. Just watch him. Watch what he does. They won't get it, though. They're going to have to settle for 3. Kept everything out in front. No cutback cheese allowed. We would bend, but don't break. (14-6). It is good. Is Johnny Manziel not on there? I just want to check. Yeah, he is. Matt Jokel? That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Oh, he's a freshman. That's why. Okay. Pretty sure he was, in real life, he played that season and, went off against Bama in the championship game, I think. He was a starter. Pretty sure. Never heard of the Showers dude. But he's trash so far. He needs to go take a shower, actually. And was that Beckham or Matthew that was hurt on that return? Are you serious? We're going to feed it to Ford. He's hot. That blocking was hot garbage.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
That's better than throwing an interception or taking a sack, believe it or not. That's what I'm going to start doing. If nothing is there, I'm not forcing it. Uh-oh. Single high safety. Someone's going to get open. It's underthrown. It was underthrown. They got lucky because when I see single high safety and you're pressing, that's a touchdown. I'm finding someone open, but they got lucky. Wasn't the case there. It's a good punt, though. We just gotta keep doing what we're doing on defense. It's working. We're just gonna limit Showers and his scramble ability. Can't leave whatever his last name is wide open like that. But we were in the wrong defense for it. But I still want to go QB contain until I see otherwise. Montgomery tries to rip it out. I thought he was going to. It's a loss of 1.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
One-on-one literally everywhere. Look, he's taking off. We cannot let him do that. He doesn't get to do whatever he wants. Third and 8. What is this play? And I'm all over it. User. They're going to have to punt. 4th and 6. They thought they could fool us. They cannot. And just in case they want to get cute and try to fake it, we won't allow it. I am sore from the gym. My shoulders, my back, neck, everything hurts. We're going to let it bounce. Bounce on your voice. And it's a bad decision. I don't care that went in the end zone. The CPU is just too lethal punting the ball. It's like a bad decision every time I let it bounce. Bad decision. Way to throw that. Mattenberger. Pressure in your face.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
I don't want to call read option. We'll call jet sweep. Landry navigating. Just limit possession. They're going no huddle. We don't need to go fast. Gotta limit possessions. That's all. Or breaking tackles for 9. Maybe this is his game.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
We're a very opportunistic running team. We're not like dominant, but we do get 100 yards a game at least. See, that's what I thought would happen whenever we go shotgun like that. I just don't trust our blocking at all. We're gonna go ISO though. I know, but I'm so smart. After watching us get stuffed, we're gonna call the same play again. This time under center, and it works. That's a first down. I didn't really think it was, but looked like we barely got it. Thick and nod. What do I like? That's what I like, baby. That's what I like, baby. Odell Beckham. Bruno Mars. That's what I like. We found him again. Telling you, you will get burned deep. I will find my wide receivers. Mettenberger will. 55 yards to Beckham. That's why we're rated number 1 in passing offense, total offense, and scoring offense. In all 3 categories, we're number 1. Except rushing. 21-6 here in College Station. Are we going to empty out Florida? I mean, A&M like we did with Florida? Is that what's going to happen? We're going to take them out the game early? Arrow. Got bailed out by the animation. We had that covered. But yeah, the CPU really is going to use Showers to scramble the entire game on offense. That's not a recipe for success. And we're going to commit 2 face masks. 2. Oh, holding. What? Holding? That was a face mask. Okay. Second and... Should we have declined that? Because that was a sack, low key. I guess either way, it doesn't really matter. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Third and 6. Again, I want to go QB contain. Just watch him. Watch him. We watched him. 4th and 7. They really think Showers is going to win them the game that way. How are they 5-1? Showers forgets he has a whole team to play with, not just himself. And they can chew clock. I don't care. The less time they get to answer when we score, the better. I'm going to go back deep with Jenkins. Jenkins, stay there. No, Jenkins, I need you to stay there. Matthew drops the ball. Pick it up. There's a flag. Greg lost it on the hold. Oh, good throw. Kadron Boone. Boone down the sideline. Boone. They will not catch him. Touchdown. One play. Kadron Boone. Perfect throw from Mettenberger. Too soon, and that's picked. If it's slightly underthrown, it's picked off. But Boone with the wheels, the speed. And in one play, it's 28-6. It's getting ugly for A&M and College Station at night. Typical A&M. Wouldn't expect anything less. Biblically accurate A&M. Biblically accurate. Biblically. So will A&M continue to run Jamil Showers into the ground? Or will they finally realize that they have a whole team to play with? We shall see. What is he doing? Yo, subbing Johnny Manziel. Showers needs to hit the Showers. 4 sacks for our defense. Showers needs a shower. He is just running his own team into the ground. We'll call a timeout. We got 1 left. Trying to see if we can score before the half. Because we do get the ball at half. 3rd and 11. Oh, they're just going to hand it off. Timeout. Imagine if we score before halftime, make it 35-6, and then we score when we get it back to go up 42-6, start of the 3rd. That's what I'm aiming for. Matthew with a 50, 43 seconds. That's an eternity with this offense. We're going to go deep and try it. Uh-oh, they're in single high safety. Now, last time they got lucky and clamped up. That will not be the case this time. Shepard! Saving! They got burned that time. You cannot go single high safety with me and press up. That's a mistake. Touchdown. Beckham dropped it. The blocking. 4 is in for the end zone. Touchdown. Great blocking Ford finds the end zone for a second touchdown. Set up by Russell Shepard's deep pass that was caught. And with 30 seconds, we're up 35-6. It's getting ugly. What can A&M do in 30 seconds? I'll tell you what. Run the ball, scramble with showers, and go nowhere. That's what they're going to do. I think I'm good. And we get the ball at half, too. Like, this is best case scenario all around. Yep. How did he escape me? We got no timeout, so we can't call a timeout, but I guess we just blitz. Yep, the blitz worked. 3rd and 10. We have been in his face the whole game. I love it. 1 for 7 on 3rd down today. Nothing. What a pathetic way to end the half, but very predictable. So that's going to be halftime. It's 35-6, and it's going to get worse for A&M because we get it at kickoff. So A&M thought, you know, they were a 20th ranked team. They're 5-1. They're at home. They got all this juice, this buzz, and we come in here and put up 35 on them at half. Our mascot is dancing.
The Texas A&M Aggies is lined up.
It's about to get a lot worse for A&M. Beckham back deep. Game track. That was to Beckham. That's that first touchdown. Ford. Touchdown. Mettenberger goes deep again to Beckham. Makes a man miss. Touchdown. Kadron Boone just takes it to the house. Like, just business as usual with this offense. Business as usual. Nothing out of the ordinary. I told you before we even started this Dynasty series that I want to make this team a 2019 LSU equivalent, and we're not going to get a playoff. We're going to commit a flag. I saw the safety coming down, so I wanted to adjust and catch him lacking to go deep. Did not audible in time. But as I was saying, this team is basically the 2019 LSU Tigers in every way. Defensively, offensively, like they are literally a 1-for-1, the same team, which is what I was going for. So, it's probably best we didn't throw that because that was probably picked, but I feel like we had a step on him. This could result in a safety. It very well could. That safety, though, is so far back. It's caught by Ford. First down. He has caught some crazy passes. Well, Spencer Ware had a crazy catch, too, against Idaho. What a throw from Mettenberger in his own end zone. Skying up and getting it. That's been basically how the game's gone for us. Everything has just gone our way. And we convert. Back down. 2nd and 7.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
That's got to be crushing for A&M. They thought they had us. Lament, turn around, first down. Yes, sir. I keep forgetting to add gloves to him. He deserves it. He deserves gloves. We'll go ISO. Go the other way with Ford. And maybe we'll hand it off to Ford more so he can get more yards.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Typical.
That makes it 37.
Actually, about the time. What a horrible throw from Mettenberger. Can we go for it? Nah, we'll punt. Our defense is playing really well. Awful throw from Mettenberger. Oh, he touched it. And we got it. It hit his helmet. He touched it. And it hit his helmet. Wow, just doinked him on the head. Bop. And we were right there to recover it. That is, I've never seen that before in this game. That's my first time pulling that off. And we got the ball back. That's why you punt. I mean, it's been that kind of game for us. Everything has just been going right. Boone cannot make the catch. We'll go HB dive.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Good blocking. Forward. First down.
Makes the tackle. Call it a game.
89 yards. He's going to get 100 like he's only got one game without 100 yards, and that was last week against Carolina. Other than that, he's been a beast. Throw it away. Don't hang on to it.
That's a loss of 10 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and long.
Hilliard.
Hilliard makes
We'll get about 10.
Number 14 on the tackle at the 25-yard line. 3rd down. Moore makes the
Man,
sack.
we are getting
Loss of 10 yards on the
sacked a lot, aren't we?
That makes it 4th
From
and
52. Is this makeable? No, we're not. This is not a make. Nope. Had the distance, but wide left. So after we get the recovery from the punt, we do nothing with it. We just went away from the run. I mean, it was working. So that's frustrating. Almost picked off. We can't. I don't know if it's a disease, if we have cancer or what, but we cannot catch an interception to save our life. But the screen. And he'll be sacked. No gain on that. Should have been a sack. 3rd and 10. Mike Evans has been quiet. Right, who was even on this team? They got us bad. And we get thrown off like a little boy. Touchdown. We don't give up the deep pass like that for a touchdown too often, but we got fooled by that screen. That was a decent route that we got done up on, and they score. They're not out of the game. It'll be an incredible choke by me, like one I've never even seen before. But they're not getting back to the game. So Alabama wins, and they're improved 5-2. We play them right after this game. Beckham. Odell. Can we not get sacked? Yep, found him. He was. Why did you step out, Clement? Why?
23 yards. 1st down.
You stayed in. You would have got way more. What was that throw, Mettenberger?
Reception.
Like, he'll do that. Like, he'll be, like, unstoppable, be like Joe Burrow, and then throw passes that, like, Russell Wilson throws. South Carolina losing to 1-5 Florida on the road with 4 minutes and 7 seconds left. We handled Florida, and South Carolina is struggling. So South Carolina looks like, after they were scripted to win, when we flip the script, they will now fall off the face of the earth. Wouldn't be surprised if that were to happen. And we're going to keep it on the ground with Ford, just to keep us grounded in reality. Keep them honest, like, hey, yeah, we're going to run the ball. We're going to have to deal with that too. So get them 4s up. Go to the outside, and we're going to get yards. Get them 4s up. It's been all LSU. We're going to try this play called angle. And it worked to perfection. Touchdown. Great block, last second block from Shepard. He really didn't have to, but he showed extra effort. And that play worked. – 42-13 in College Station. It's all LSU Tigers. Well, Jamil Showers continue to run his life into the ground and get sacked over and over. The fans are disappointed. So accurate in how it is in real life. Oh, they're leaving. Yep. We're emptying out the stadium. What we do. Though it still looks like a packed house, though. That would be like a cool feature if you could visibly see the opposing team's fans like leaving the game after you like blow them out in their own stadium. That would be cool. Like, you progressively see less and less fans in the stand as you just continue to blow out the team you're playing. Yep. It's so over for A&M. They're just calling draws, QB scrambles. They got nothing to do, and they're going no huddle. How odd. Evans dropped it. He was open. And it's been that kind of day for A&M.
That makes it 4th and 12.
Matthew, pick it up. That's twice he's dropped a punt today. Go ahead and sit the starters. Mass subs on offense. They've done their job. First time we're sitting starters this early all season, I think. Get that block. Yes, sir. Yeah. Good boy. 63. If you pick up that block, Ford is gone for a touchdown. That's why you're second string. Randall's got some wiggle to him. I can feel it. Right with the catch.
Call it a gain of 7 yards. First down.
Letting Randall get a few reps in. He's not had that many opportunities. Look at Michael Ford just getting all the yards. Having a great game. He was so quiet last week against Carolina. Go to the other side. Why not? I'm dancing like a. What was that dude's name? Le'Veon Bell from Steelers. Like he liked to dance in the backfield a lot. Yep, why not? Why not?
That's good for a gain of 7 yards.
Go stick a knot on him. Knot on their stick. Will that be open? Yep. They're trying to rip the ball out. It's not going to work.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
That was a touchdown if we had time. But we've not had time all day. But look at the score despite that. That's crazy. At least that's not on Mettenberger. That's on Randall.
Number 6 makes the tackle. Call it a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Green 88.
You know, I'm okay with 42, even though we could have gotten 49. Crying over losing, like, I guess 10K when we have 100K. Is that what that really, like, feels like? But still a very convincing victory on the road against a top 20 team, an SEC team at that. What are they doing?
Takes him down for a loss behind the
What are these play calls?
That is a loss of 2 yards. That brings up 3rd and 12.
Wow, Evans catches that one. He's been quiet the whole game. You'd have never known he plays for A&M. You would have never known.
That makes it 1st and 10. Barrow takes him down behind the line. Loss of 1 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
They keep calling this. What play is this? They keep calling. It's not working.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Turned around once. Finally was able to get animation. It's 4th and 9.
Was the intended receiver on the play. 4th down.
See, the game knew that was some BS. The game knew it. Our receivers don't come back like that. They don't have the IQ to do that. Just go ahead and sit and get out of here. It's wraps. So we will get out of here with a 42-20 win.
That's the end of the game. The final score
Business as usual for us. Nothing out of the ordinary. And we got Alabama next. Mettenberger went off. He's going to win the Heisman. And a bunch of other players on this team will win awards. And I'm not exactly sure, but we're going to have players on offense and defense win awards this season. Nope, I want to look at the game stats. Dak Mettenberger, 17 for 23, 371, 4 touchdown passes, no interceptions, 73% completion percentage, at a 268.8 passer rating. He was sacked 4 times, though. Four. And still put up those numbers. Very Joe Burrow-esque. His longest was for 76. Rushing, Michael Ford had 140. 2 touchdowns. His longest went for 33. He averaged 7 a carry. Receiving, Clement, 6 receptions for 74 yards. Wright, 5 receptions, 28. Russell Shepard, 3 for 68. Just spreading the ball around. Everyone just feeling the love. Ford had that crazy catch on 2nd and 26. Beckham had 87. Boone, 91. Beckham, 2 touchdowns. A touchdown for Boone and a touchdown for Clement. Defensively, Downs had 1.5 sacks. Logan had 1.5 sacks. Mingo had 1.5 sacks. Barrow had half a sack. Everyone was just getting sacks. Ball sacks. And on A&M side, not much to report. Well, actually, Mathis got 2 sacks. DeMontre Moore, 1.5 sacks. Neely, half a sack. How do you have half a sack? How do you have half someone's sack? Showers, 223 yards passing. And really? He passed the game? I didn't know that. It just looked like he scrambled the whole time. 13 for 22, 2 touchdowns, no interception, 59% completion percentage. He was sacked 6 times. Michael didn't do anything on the ground. We held Showers under 100. Receiving, that guy had 92 yards, 6 receptions, and a touchdown. Swope, little Boydus on that trick play on the screen pass. He had 3 receptions for 70 yards and a touchdown. So we got Alabama next for episode 5.